Hello, hello, hello. Jarmo plays Lonely Mountains Downhill on Nintendo Switch. What's going on? I'll wait. I'm more used to being an actual streamer, okay? The YouTube video thing is kind of still new. I mean, it's been like, 7-8 months at this point, but that still counts as new. I would say that. I would say that's new. Some people have been at this for like almost 15 years at this point, right? I'm trying to think. 2006 was when YouTube started. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. But yeah, I guess like Let's Plays in the form of just conversational banter with one's own mind. Yeah, who's to say when that was invented? Let's see here. No. Oh, just barely. A new update just hit on the Switch. I'm not sure what it did. Oh, or if it's... There's probably a little bit of placebo going on, but it does feel a little bit smoother. I'm gonna need to hit the patch notes up, if they even release those. It does feel a little bit better, so kudos to Megagon and Thunderful for that. But I was gonna play it regardless. I had very little complaints as far as how the game looks and feels and plays. I'm not extremely picky when it comes to frameage. I just, the main thing is just like input. If your input doesn't match what you're seeing on the screen, that's when frustrating things happen. Or like if in like a competitive game, if everyone's not on the same level playing field, that is incredibly frustrating. I'm gonna give you an example. I've been playing a little bit of Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone. I know Resident Sleeper. I'm not gonna stream it, or I might stream it. I'm not gonna post videos of it though. You might see clips. Mostly, I'm not gonna play it solo. So every time I play it, there's gonna be a whole lot of conversational aspect to it. I know a lot of people, say they don't care what game you play. We've been over this part of the streaming conversation before. Call of Duty does not get that kind of respect. That a lot of people will just go Resident Sleeper and leave. But you can go Resident Sleeper and stay, and then listen to me and my brother talk about nostalgic things and Pokemon and how deep Naruto is. Oof. Right after I recorded that episode last night, I played some Warzone with my brother, and he brought it up. He brought up Naruto and Bleach and like how mature the conversations are. This is the kind of telepathy you guys are dealing with. I don't know, we're 4 years apart, but we're like mentally you could probably call us twins sometimes. Like, I don't know if it's just osmosis, just because we've been illegally hanging out during quarantine. Look, we're doing some like music recordings. We're doing some stuff together, okay? It's for the betterment of mankind. Kind of, I don't know. We're just bored and want to play some music. We've got 5 more crashes here. The pace breaker's a little too fast for this challenge. Slowly. Slow is fast. Slow is fast. Okay. Okay. What were we on about? Call of Duty Warzone. Yes, Warzone has been pretty fun, especially because we're playing on the PS4. You're also gonna go. Wait, first of all, you're playing Call of Duty. Now you're telling me you're playing a first-person shooter on anything other than a mouse and keyboard? I'm out of here. First of all, I kind of agree with you. First-person shooters are really good on a mouse and keyboard, sure. Are they unplayable on a controller? No. And if it's unplayable for you, that means you have lost the ability to play with a controller. That's more on you, isn't it? That sounds like a personal problem. Yeah, if you can't aim with 2 sticks, then you know it's you have aged out, or I mean worse, you might have never been able to. I don't know. There's a lot of there's a lot of aim assist and yada yada. I just like the I like the feel of playing with a controller for sure. It just feels more like a video game. But I've been less opposed to playing with a mouse and keyboard because my job doesn't revolve around typing email after email and troubleshooting with a keyboard and mouse all, you know, all hours of the day, and then come home to more of that. There's already enough troubleshooting involved when it comes to setting up stream and all of that. So, yeah, okay, we're good. But yeah, so on that elitist thought, I have been trying to do like a reversed elitism. You know, essentially what games you should all have if you have crossplay is the ability to turn off crossplay. I like doing that quite a bit because I really enjoy even playing fields. I used to do this all the time with Rocket League on the Switch, which is kind of unfair because I have the background on Rocket League. But the ranked matches should eventually even out anyways, to people that have also previously played Rocket League. So that wasn't a big deal. My concern was people who have like 144 frames and can basically see more than I am seeing. And I wanted to be able to... Wait, did we pass? We did pass it all. Like, that part that I was having issues with, we just passed it in like one go. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think there's also a taking a break spot here. Can we get there easily? I'm gonna try. Because we have so many free crashes to waste here. I wasn't talking literally. Hopefully we don't actually waste our free crashes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, so I turned off crossplay. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. As long as that's a feature. Like, crossplay is cool and all, like, for quick matchmaking. Okay, that's perfectly fine. So it turns out, I don't think Activision likes that you can turn it off. Because they find the need to remind you every, I don't know, 30 seconds, whenever you're queuing, that it's taking a little bit too long for you to find a match. Why don't you enable crossplay? and you say, no, get out of my face. I don't want to play against people with a mouse and keyboard. It's unfair. Also, they might have more frames. They might have better performance. They're literally seeing more on their screen than I am because of their higher FOV. It's just not an even playing field. And, you know, a lot of people are just going to go, nah, suck it up. We paid $3,000 for our PC. We deserve the better performance. That's, you know what that's called, right? That's actually pay to win. You know, if I wanted to pay to win, you know, I'll play some gacha game. I don't know, man. I don't mean to come off as like too complainy here. It just, for a competitive game, it doesn't make sense to force crossplay. And they're not like forcing crossplay in a literal sense, but they are highly encouraging it, which in my opinion is about the same. You know, it's like when you're highly encouraged. Let me see. What's a good comparison here? You're highly encouraged to stay the appropriate speed limit for people's safety. I don't know. That's not a good one. Everyone's gonna be like, well, that sucks. But yeah, like part of the big thing about consoles is that there's less variance between you and your competitor. You know, that's like a bedrock of. Wait, what's the not connected mean? We had that issue on the Microsoft Store version of Lonely Mountains before. Huh. That's strange. But yeah, I don't know why they're being kind of like strong-handed with it. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's just, yeah. I mean, let's get to the good parts of Warzone, though. Because, I mean, the cons have already been laid out in front of me. Basically, people who don't like Call of Duty don't like that game. Which makes perfect sense. If you never enjoyed Call of Duty, then why would you enjoy this one? Just because it's a BR? BRs are kind of like... They've been played out. You know, it's not a new concept anymore. But you can make it a smoother experience, and an experience that can that can be more fun more consistently. And I think the addition of the gulag, the addition of the self-revive, the addition of like the money in the shop, the customizability of like a loadout, it honestly does a lot more to the genre than I thought they could. Than Blackout did, for sure. Like, Blackout did nothing for the genre. I'm trying to think. It showed like how smooth a first-person shooter BR could be, and then Apex was like, okay, all right, how about this though? And then, you know, Call of Duty has to retort with it. All right, how about this though? And now they're two different entities, and they both have you know, their own player bases, which I think as gamers rise up, as the gamers, as the people that belong to the community, I feel like we should all be pretty happy about the conclusion of that. I don't know. Do I sound like I know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I'm going for. I don't play much of all of it, but as he's just being an enlightened centrist, maybe. Not for the sake of being one, but I'd rather do that than just make fun of one or the other just for just to get the extremists on my side. I don't know, man. You do you. You enjoy what you want to enjoy. You don't have to hate on the other one, though. Too much of that in like the world. Like, I like Pokemon. That means I hate Digimon. Nah, dude. I like Naruto. That means I hate Bleach. I like My Hero Academia. That means I hate Black Clover. No, just if I had all the money in the world, if I had all the time in the world, I'd play both. Sure. Yeah, it just depends on what you're in the mood for. They're different games at this point. And I personally think that they're propelling each other. You know, it's not like it's not completely adversarial. What? Here we go. Okay, what did we hit? Oh, what other game news is there? Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. I think we talked about that, but I'm hearing more about it from like people that don't play video games. They're like, Tony Hawk was the game that was the first game I ever played, and then I stopped playing video games. And I'm like, does that mean that it wasn't really that good? But one of the main things I'm excited about is they got the licenses for the music, which I'm excited about, but also not excited about because I'm pretty sure we're not gonna be able to like stream that music. Well, YouTube for sure. YouTube's gonna content ID match that crap and then just, you know, DMCA, etc., etc. But for streams, you know, it'll just mute the VODs, but I don't know, man. It shouldn't be too bad. I'm just excited to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 again. And I think they're probably gonna make those like a bundle, because once they put out 3, that one's gonna sell like hotcakes. 3 was the one that I think introduced the online infrastructure and really got some playtime from like a full community, and I was part of that proudly. Very excited to get back into that. Because, I mean, obviously, I enjoy extreme sports, like, video games. Especially ones that are, yeah, they just, basically, I'm saying Lonely Mountains. You know, this is Downhill Jam, the game. You know, like, if I asked Megagon, you know, one of their influences, I doubt that Tony Hawk would not be on that list. You know, it just the extreme sports vibes is real nice. It's stuff that you can't do in real life that you can now, you know. But what is next? We get SSX Tricky. I don't know. What do we get? Like, there's hopefully this is like a renaissance of, like, you know, the extreme sports genre. But all right, that's it for me though. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button, hit that sub button if you enjoyed the conversations today. Hope you have a good one. I'll catch you on the next one. See you.